I've just popped a quick question on the board before we get into today. Just if I asked you in 4 sentences or less, what would a 10-year-old learn from reading your story? Okay, I want you to think about that here for just a second. In 4 sentences or less, what would a 10-year-old, if you had to sell your story, if you're trying to sell your book you just turned in, your storybook, what would you say? What would a 10-year-old be expected to learn? Christian, what would a 10-year-old be expected to learn?
A 10-year-old, if they read my story, would be expected to learn that the Gilded Age looked good, but it wasn't really good. It was like that toy that looked good on the outside. They would also learn about the rise of the oil industry. They would learn about the Transcontinental Railroad. And they would also learn about the worker discrimination against the Chinese.
Okay, good. Very good. Let's get a couple more. Maggie. Things are not always as they seem. Okay, things are not always what we expect them to be. And that kind of leads us into today's lesson with the immigration. Okay, when millions and millions, I think there were like, Mr. Head, there were like 12 million, I think.
12 million.
12 million immigrants came to this country during our time period. We're talking about the Gilded Age. That's a lot of people. 12 million. Okay, and they expected one thing. They thought it was going to be a great life, and certainly for many of them it's much better than the life they came from, but they're going to face some challenges. Okay, we're going to identify some of the challenges that were faced by these immigrants as they came to America. Okay, so before we get into just to kind of set the mood, we've got a poem.
Home. Don't see it? It don't seem that far away. Oh, we're traveling light today. In the eye of the storm, to a new and shiny place. Make our bed, and we'll say our grace. Freedom's light, burning warm. Freedom's light.
That's today's quote of the day. All right, so if you take out your notebook and turn to your quote of the day section. And what I want you to do for your quote of the day, your quote of the day is to answer that question. What was the hardest challenge you faced during a change that occurred in your life? You're answering the question. What is the hardest change? What is the hardest challenge that you've had to face during a specific change in your life? Immigrants we're going to see and we're going to talk about today are probably going to, that's right on with a lot of what they would say about coming to America, is it was really hard at first, but if we just stick it out, and things get better, don't they? Okay, good. Thank you. You know, there's not a lot of, this is what we're talking about. Okay, there's not a lot of difference between change and challenge. You know, whenever you have change, you're going to have some challenge. In fact, all you got to do is just plug in a little LL and E, don't you? And change turns into a challenge. All right, so anytime you have change in your life, there's going to be challenges. And that's what we're going to see here with these immigrants. Take out your Nearpod. We're going to Nearpod. So if you would take out your phone and go to Nearpod. Let's join this session right here, NWLBC. NWLBC. Hey guys, if you've got the Nearpod app, which I hope you've got, you just click on that Nearpod app and you hit join, and then you plug in the code, okay, like we've done before. If you don't have the Nearpod app, you go to nearpod.com. I'm sending, and you're going to see a question come up on your phone. Okay, and the question, and this kind of ties in to Coming to America. The title of our lesson today, Coming to America. Take a minute, and once you join the session, I want you to answer that question. It says, name a country that your ancestors came from. Okay, name a country that your ancestors came from. And some of the countries you guys have put. Okay, we see in England, Ireland. Gavin put France, Cherokee, Italy, I believe England, Scotland, Scandinavia. Okay, good. That's an interesting part of the world. Scandinavia, Norway, Switzerland, and Finland. Okay. How did you know that, Aaron? How did you know your ancestors are from?
My dad told me.
Okay, so this is your dad's side of the family. We've got Mexico. We've got another Scotland here for the next few minutes. Okay, and you see on your screen, it says, this is actually the song we heard about immigration and living in tenements. It offers a lot of challenges that these immigrants faced as they came over to this new world. And the instructions say, read the instructions up. Christian, read those instructions out loud, please.
As the song plays, list a minimum of 3 challenges that immigrants face as they immigrated to America in the late 1800s.
All right, as this song plays, you got 3 minutes to you write with your finger. Okay? You can draw with your finger, or you can use the type mode. You got 3 minutes.
I'm just an immigrant with a little bit of hope. Got a little bit of money and hopped on a boat. I've had enough. My whole life was too tough. Getting roughed up by the government and stuff. We call that oppressive, arrested for no reason. The police would beat me for speaking my opinion. And on top of that,